Attraction isn't a suggestion, it's a biological command. And for women, that command is often hidden, layered behind social conditioning and self-control. They don't want you to see the pull, not right away. They want you to earn the invitation to that pull. Most men are blind to the real signals. They look for the obvious stuff, the smile, the laugh, the things she gives everyone. But if you want to know if she's secretly hot for you, you gotta look deeper. You gotta look at the 10 signals her body and her subconscious mind are sending you, signals she can't switch off. This isn't about guesswork. This is about decoding female psychology. This is about seeing the truth behind the polite act. Before we dive into the first sign, understand this. You'll miss these truths if you're not locked in. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. You need to stay sharp. Let's start with the hard science. 1. The biological tell, pupil dilation and blushing. The first sign is the most primal, the one she has zero control over. Her pupils dilate when she looks at you, and her cheeks or chest flush pink. Listen up, her pupils expanding isn't a choice. It's an involuntary physiological response. When a human brain sees something appealing, something that sparks desire, hunger, or interest, the sympathetic nervous system kicks in. Her pupils get bigger to let in more light, literally trying to absorb more of you. It's the same reason a cat's eyes go wide before it strikes. Most guys miss this because they're too busy talking. Next time you're vibing, maintain a calm, steady gaze and look for that change. If you see her irises suddenly engulf the black centers, that's the ancient female wiring confirming her attraction. No cap. Paired with that, blushing, a sudden, subtle flush in her cheeks, her neck, or sometimes even her upper chest, is a rapid release of adrenaline. She's nervous, excited, and physically reacting to your presence. If she flushes, she's not just comfortable, she's feeling the heat. 2. The lip lingo. Micro gestures of the mouth. The mouth is a primary communication hub, and when attraction hits, it sends out subtle, undeniable invites. This is the lip lingo, the second sign. Watch her lips when you're talking, especially when the conversation gets intense or slightly flirty. Does she bite her lower lip briefly? Does she slowly lick her lips or part them ever so slightly and then pull them back? This isn't just dry lips, fam. Biting the lip is a classic subconscious self-soothing gesture. It's her body handling the tension and anticipation she feels. Licking or parting her lips is a clear sign she's drawing attention to that area, signaling a readiness for intimacy. A woman will instinctively bring focus to her mouth when she's thinking about kissing you, even if she's simultaneously talking about her job or her dog. She's trying to hide the attraction, but the internal pressure is manifesting externally, right on her face. If you catch this, she's already mentally crossing a line with you. We're only 3 signs in, and the truth is already laid bare. If you want more raw, uncut decoding of female desire, smash that subscribe button right now and secure your position as a man who sees the truth. We've got 7 more signs coming, and they get deeper. 3. The accidental openness, exposing vulnerable spots. This is a deep dive into primal signaling, the third sign. When a woman is secretly attracted, her body will instinctively display vulnerability to you. Think about the most sensitive, unprotected areas: the neck, the wrist, the inner arm. In conversation, look for her tilting her head far to the side, exposing the neck and throat area. Or maybe she'll push back her sleeves, resting her wrist or the inside of her arm on a table while facing you. This is called presenting the carotid or the wrist. Biologically, that's a risky move. She's dropping her guard and signaling trust and comfort. She wouldn't do this around a man she felt indifferent toward, or worse, threatened by. It's her subconscious saying, I feel safe enough around you to expose my weaknesses. But the sexual component is undeniable. Vulnerability is the precursor to intimacy. If she's opening up her frame to you like this, she's ready for you to step into that frame. 4. The unconscious preen, the ritual of adjustment. Every guy knows she plays with her hair, but you gotta watch the context. The fourth sign is the unconscious preen. The sudden, detailed adjustment of her clothing or hair, specifically when you enter her immediate view or say something engaging. It's not just a casual hair flip, it's a targeted action. She smooths her shirt over her chest, straightens a necklace, or runs her hands all the way down the back of her hair. She's quickly performing a status check, ensuring her display is optimized for your eyes. She's unconsciously saying, "Look at me, look at my best features." A woman who is comfortable but not attracted won't interrupt her train of thought to adjust her clothes every time you speak. But the woman with hidden desire performs this small ritual of self-beautification for you. It's a moment of anxiety and desire rolled into one, and it means your presence has triggered her need to appear sexually available. 5. The proximity gravitation. Clearing barriers. This goes beyond just leaning in. The fifth sign is proximity gravitation, the active removal of physical barriers, coupled with an entry into your intimate zone. She'll move her massive purse, her water bottle, or her jacket from the space between you two. She is literally clearing the path for closeness. Furthermore, watch for her consistently ending up inside the 18-inch bubble that psychologists call the intimate zone. She might sit her chair 1 inch closer than necessary, or find an excuse for your thighs or knees to brush under the table, and then, crucially, not pull away immediately. If she keeps breaking the touch barrier and then dissolving the space barrier, it means her internal gravity, her desire, is pulling her into your orbit. Her body is inviting you to bridge the gap her words won't address. This is her granting you unspoken permission to escalate the intimacy. 6. The memory moan, recalling obscure details. This is a sign of deep cognitive investment, which is the psychological foundation of desire. The sixth sign is the memory moan, her ability to recall tiny, obscure details about you that you barely remember saying. Maybe you casually mentioned 5 weeks ago that you hate cilantro, or that your favorite childhood show was Darkwing Duck. When she brings this back up in conversation, not as a surface-level fact, but as a genuine reference point, it means she's not just listening, she's archiving you. She is running a mental database on everything you say and do. This kind of cognitive focus is not expended on a man she sees as just a friend. It signals that she is obsessed with knowing the nuances of your life, which is a powerful psychological indicator that she's already imagining a deeper, shared future with you. This is emotional and mental foreplay. 7. The unstable aura. Nervousness and fumbling. A lot of guys think nervousness is a bad sign. Wrong. The 7th sign is the unstable aura. Her hidden attraction manifests as an exaggerated social awkwardness or physical fumbling only when she's directly interacting with you. If she is normally cool, calm, and collected, but around you she suddenly drops her keys, stumbles over a simple word, or spills a drink, that's a massive flag. Her brain is so hyper-focused on maintaining a facade of indifference that the effort is overloading her system, causing physical and verbal errors. She's trying to hide the intensity of her feelings, and that internal battle is making her physically dysfunctional. This is the definition of hiding it well, so well that she's failing at basic coordination. If you see the Queen of Composure suddenly become a clumsy mess in your presence, understand this: your masculine frame is overwhelming her composure. 8. The playful challenge, teasing as a test. Attraction isn't always smooth praise. Sometimes it's a fight. The 8th sign is the playful challenge. She engages in light, consistent teasing or argumentative banter, not to insult you, but to test the strength of your frame. She might call you silly names, playfully criticize your music, or challenge a minor point in your story. This isn't her trying to be mean. This is her trying to gauge your reaction. She needs to know if you're the kind of man who gets defensive, validates himself, or loses his cool. If you can confidently smile, give a witty comeback, and maintain your calm, dominant energy, you pass the test. The teasing is the desire to submit. The challenge is the need to confirm you're worthy of her submission. If she's investing the energy to challenge you, she's invested in seeing if you're strong enough to lead. 9. The digital overlap. Quick replies and flirty emojis. The game doesn't stop with the face-to-face. The 9th sign is a modern one, the digital overlap. Her rapid-fire response time to your texts, often followed by an overuse of suggestive emojis, GIFs, or trailing messages. A busy woman doesn't drop everything for a man she doesn't care about. If your text is met with an immediate reply, she's prioritizing you. She's probably got notifications for you on, and she's already waiting for the ping. The quality of the response is key too. If she uses suggestive language, adds a winky face, or sends a GIF that's slightly inappropriate or self-deprecatingly flirty, she's testing the digital waters for intimacy. She's hiding her desire in plain sight, using digital slang and emojis as a mask for her true feelings. She's giving you the chance to escalate the flirtation while maintaining plausible deniability. 10. The feet alignment, the direction of desire. The 10th sign is the most subconscious body language signal, almost impossible for her to control. The feet alignment. No matter how her body is positioned, her feet, knees, or the leading toe of her shoe will be consistently pointed directly at you. Think about it. The feet are linked to where the body wants to go. If she's standing in a group, her shoulders might be angled toward the general conversation to be polite, but her feet will betray her true target. They act like a compass needle pointing toward her desire. This is a deep survival mechanism. In a crowded room, the body always keeps its escape route clear. And if her escape route is toward you, she's not planning to run away. Her body is magnetically oriented toward you, signaling her physical desire for approach and closeness. If her feet are pointing at you, you've captured her attention, her body, and her subconscious desire. You now have the 10 undeniable signs. You've cracked the code of female desire. Now, here's the most critical part. Do not chase what is already running toward you. If you see these signs, you don't jump, you don't overtext, and you definitely don't simp. You maintain your frame. You remain calm and confident. You let her invest. Her secret attraction is her problem, not yours. Your job is to simply hold your position, be the prize, and let her own unspoken desire do the heavy lifting. When you recognize these signals and stay steady, the attraction she's hiding will rapidly transform into the obsession she can't deny.